Actually, loving kindness in the Mahayana teaching means the great loving kindness, or infinite loving kindness, or limitless loving kindness, which means wishing all the sentient beings to gain happiness and to engage in the virtue states which are the cause of happiness without having any exception or discrimination. So to practice loving kindness, first and foremost, we need to focus on the object. If our object is limitless, then based on this, we can naturally develop the infinite loving kindness. So here, object sentient beings means all the beings of the six realms, not only all the Buddhist followers or all the followers of any religions, but also non-believers and all the animals, and also it includes all the other beings. So in short, it means all the beings of the six realms, including the Bardo beings. So if one can focus on all these limitless sentient beings, then naturally we can develop the infinite loving kindness. And the compassion means the great compassion, or limitless compassion, or infinite compassion, which means wishing all the sentient beings to be free from suffering and the cause of suffering, which are negative actions. So for this also, first it is important to focus on the object. So the object of loving kindness and the object of compassion are the same, which means all the sentient beings. Based on this, then we need to develop the infinite compassion or limitless compassion. So when we develop the infinite loving kindness and compassion, then naturally we can control many negative thoughts towards others. Then we won't have anger or jealousy thoughts or competition thoughts towards any other sentient beings, because we wish to benefit all the sentient beings without any exception through the practice of loving kindness and compassion, and then wish to hate or wish to harm or wish to have jealousy thoughts towards others are opposite of benefiting others. So at the same time, we cannot have both negative thoughts and positive thoughts on the same object. For example, in one glass, we cannot have hot water and cold water at the same time. In one glass, at the same time, it is not possible to have both hot and cold. Either it should be hot or cold. So similarly, either we should have positive or negative at that time. We cannot have these two opposite thoughts at the same time in our mental continuum. So therefore, when we really have the positive thoughts such as infinite loving kindness and compassion, then we can really control our negative thoughts. And by controlling this and through the practice of our positive thoughts, we can prevail peace and harmony to all the beings without any exception. We can develop the infinite loving kindness and compassion to all the sentient beings gradually. First, we can develop the loving kindness and compassion to our close ones, close family members, and then gradually we can extend to our neighbors and people that we know, and then people that we don't know, and then to our enemies, and then eventually to all the sentient beings. So when we extend our positive thoughts towards all the sentient beings, we can categorize the objects, like first to all the people from this continent or that continent, or first like all the human beings, then all the animals, and then beings of other realms. So by categorizing it, we can gradually extend our loving kindness and compassion to all the sentient beings.